Hey there, Rich Florence, the underdog coach, helping you overcome and break through in business and in life. I want to share something with you real quick because I've talked to a lot of people in my life that always will make comments like, hey, I would love to sell, I just don't think I can because I'm more of an introvert. And maybe you're watching this because you're trying to really determine, hey, is it possible to be good at sales if I'm more introverted? And so I just want to help answer that question and help you feel confident and give you some encouragement if you're considering venturing out into sales. First of all, I want to tell you that I believe every one of us is in sales to some degree. We all are in sales. We're all selling, right? Some of us more than others, whether you're in the sales profession or whatever you might do, but we're all in sales, okay? And I'll tell you this, growing up, I was a natural introvert. I am a natural introvert, very shy, very quiet. And the fact that I'm in sales, I'm good at sales, and I actually love sales is proof that, hey, you can be an introvert, you can be naturally more introverted and be great at sales. In fact, I believe it is a huge myth that sales is for people who are extroverts. Now, there are a lot of people that are extroverts that are good at sales. I know some. So if you're extroverted, hey, that's great. There's a certain element of sales and networking and so forth that maybe can be an advantage for people that are more extroverted. But I will tell you, of the big top salespeople, top producers, and I know a lot of people who make a lot of money in sales, I believe the majority of the people that I personally know that are very big producers in sales would consider themselves to be more introverted naturally, not extroverted. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, hey, can I be good at sales, and you're introverted, just know that a lot of the biggest top producers, salespeople out there are naturally more introverted. And here's why. I'm just going to share a couple reasons. One, because sales is actually a lot more about asking great questions and listening to the answers than it is about talking. People think of this picture of a salesperson that sits down and just constantly talking, knowing all the right things to say. In fact, most of the greatest salespeople don't talk a whole lot. They ask questions, and they learn how to ask really good questions. Me being more shy, I learned a long time ago that if I'm in an environment or with someone one-on-one, I don't have to know a lot of great things to say. What I need to do is learn to ask questions about the other person and then listen to the response and then ask another question. This is how you really connect and win with people. But it's also how you identify the real need of the other person that you're selling to, right? That's what sales is. It's finding a need and offering a solution. And the best way to find that need is through asking questions. And an introvert, right? An introvert can be far better at asking questions and being a great listener than an extrovert is naturally. So that's a great advantage you have as an introvert. The other thing is sales is really about discipline and details, right? There's a lot of discipline in sales. It's not, you have to be disciplined, having a system for yourself, being disciplined and following that system. And there is a lot of details involved when it comes to sales. For example, you might learn about a particular person and you learn that their husband's name is Bob, right? And that's a little detail that you learn. You learn that their dogs, learn about their dog, what kind of dogs they have. You might hear that, one of your clients or potential clients, their kids are about to be getting married and they got a wedding coming up, and you make note of those details. So the next time you talk, you say, hey, how did your daughter's wedding go? That is a detailed question, and sales is full of lots of details. It can also be really learning that there's going to be a certain time that there's going to be certain funds available where they're going to want to make the purchase of whatever it is that you're selling, and there's a certain time that you need to connect back with them. That is a detail that you need to know. Sales is actually full of details, which is why I think so many people that are top producers are actually more introverts that are good with details, and they have a system for their sales, and they really keep track of the details and when to, it's amazing when you go visit someone that you haven't seen in 6 months and you throw out a certain little detail that you remembered, not because your memory was so great, but because you kept track of the details in your system, right? That's what sales is. It's discipline and creating systems for yourself. So there's a lot of details involved in selling, which is, I think, a great advantage to introverts. The other thing is, again, it's all about follow-through. Very rarely are sales made on the first contact, right? It's a follow-through process that, again, people that have more of an introverted personality can be great at follow-through, right, and following up and having a great system. So I just want to encourage you, again, by letting you know that if you're an introvert, you not only can you be good at sales, you can be the #1 top producer in sales by learning a system, right? Learning how to ask great questions, right? And then following and being disciplined to follow through on that system. And I'll encourage you, hey, listen, there's a couple books, there's a lot of books you can read on selling. I think you should constantly be reading and listening, but I really recommend, hey, a classic, Og Mandino, The Greatest Salesman in the World, is really a fantastic book that you should go get. And another one, really my favorite book on sales that I've ever read, is called How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success in Selling by Frank Betzker. It's an old book. It's a classic. You can get on Amazon for next to nothing. But I encourage you to get this book and read it and reread it and read it and learn about asking great questions and how it can help you in sales. So if you consider yourself to be more introverted, I challenge you, don't buy into the myth that you can't be good at sales. You can not only be good, you can be great at sales. I want to hear your comments. If you're watching this video, please comment below. Maybe you disagree, but I would love to hear your comments below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the little button, the notification button right next to the subscribe button, so you'll be notified of new videos. I'm all about helping the underdog, the person that's hungry, that's looking to create a breakthrough in their life, whether in business or whatever. I want to help you to succeed and win. So comment below, be sure to subscribe, and like the video. Look forward to sharing with you next time. Make it a great day.